part of the reason why a Middle East Peace Center would be connected with Tibetan Buddhist monks, but we see a connection between the people of Tibet who are now in exile, the indigenous peoples in our country, the people of Palestine, and of course our activism and resistance presently in the current political climate in our country that is screaming for resistance. Settler colonial projects all across the world, and in our own country too. So we're delighted to be hosting the Tibetan Buddhist monks for your fourth visit to Fort Wayne in the last number of years. We need to say thank you to Bhante Devananda and the monks at the Indiana Buddhist Temple in Hoagland. We also want to say thank you to Melissa Martinez and the staff of the Allen County Public Library. What better place to have something like this than at the Allen County Public Library, which is really an intersection, right, of so many wonderful ideas. And I'd be remiss to say, if I didn't say that libraries are also under siege in our country, and the dissemination of truth and knowledge and all the rest. So we're really grateful to Allen County Public Library as this place of dialogue and truth. So I think I'm done. Lobsang, you're going to have you want to explain what you're going to have a closing ritual ceremony and then the dissolution of the mandala. You want to say a word and then we'll begin.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lobsang, and with me, like a four Tibetan Buddhist monk. We are touring country for 8 months, and we are complete 5 or 4 months, and we still 2 more months. And here, before we do the closing ceremony or the dissolution of the Zen mandala, I just briefly want to introduce about the Zen mandala. And so Zen mandala, the mandala is actually a Sanskrit word, a very ancient old, the Indian language called Sanskrit. And so the mandala has a few meaning, like the circle, also known for the mandala, or like the assembly, or like the residence, or the palace of Buddha and Bodhisattva, enlightened beings, or deities or gods. So that's also called the mandala. But that's the sacred ritual mandala, and at the center you will see like the deities of like the Buddha, like for example, like Green Thara, Compassion Buddha, Zen mandala, Medicine Buddha, and Yamindaka, or like Kala Chakra. For those kind of mandala, we need to complete some retreat, reciting lots of mantra, other practice. But the mandala we make here, this is especially designed for the world peace, and it is suggested by the 14th Dalai Lama while he was touring all over the world. And then it's just we need to make a mandala that's kind of represent about the world peace and interfaith and unity. So you will see this mandala at the center. We have a globe, and then 4 animals: elephant, monkey, rabbit, and bird. So these about these 4 animals, they have an interesting story about. So these 4 animals known for like we call the 4 perfect friends. So in India or Tibet, if you visit, you will see this kind of design everywhere. Especially the entrance gate, you will see this design. So this story teaches about the harmony or the respect each other and living with the loving kindness and compassion. And the reason we put, and this story comes from the Jataka tales. Jataka tales is also a collection of Buddha's teaching. So you will see lots of interesting story in Jataka tales. And so the reason we create this story at the center, the next circle you will see 10 religious symbols like Taoism, Yin Yang, and Shinto, and Hinduism, and Sikhism, and Jainism, and Zoroastrianism, and Islamism, and Christianity, and Judaism, and Buddhism. These are 10 major religious symbols. And so the reason this story, because of our religious symbols or our religion followers, we need to respect each other, and we need to live with the harmony, and we need to practice like loving kindness and compassion. So that's the reason we put this story at the center. And the next circle, we have 8 different design. This is especially a Tibetan culture design, which is represent about the auspicious and good sign and for the good luck. So you will see here, this is called a precious umbrella, and a golden fish, and treasure of vase, and lotus flower, and white conch shell, and endless knot, and victory banner, and dharma wheel. So this is called the 8 auspicious symbols. You will see also this kind of design in India and Tibet everywhere. So represent about the auspicious and good sign. And the last circle, we have 4 different colors like blue, yellow, green, and red. So these 4 colors represent about the 4 elements like earth, water, fire, and sky. So this is the kind of protection from the 4 elements. And once we done the sand mandala, we just dissolution and the sand and just pour in the river. The reason we make this beautiful mandala, and then just when it's complete, and then we just dissolve it. So the reason, this is the practice of impermanence. So in Buddhism, you can see there were many way or many method to practice about the impermanence, and making this kind of beautiful sand mandala, and at the end just dissolve it. That's also the part of impermanence. Once you get to attach and to desire to the design and the colors, then you the dissolution and distortion like. So then we put this sand in river, because the sand comes from the river and it's go back to the nature, and it's also carry a message of world peace and loving kindness and compassion. And so the prayer we are going to the prayer are all in the Tibetan language. The first prayer we call taking refuge to Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha, and then we have offering prayers for the all sentient beings, and then we have some purification prayer, like the purify the all this area and related with the all world. And then while we have a purification prayers, we will use some instruments and water and that. And then after some dedication prayers to dedicate all the prayers. And before we do the closing ceremony, behalf of the Tashi Kril tour and the monastery, we want to thank you to library for providing us this beautiful space for a week to make this sand mandala, and our host Michael and Pamela and all the other also bring us a delicious lunch. So we have a small gift for our host and our lunch provider. Michael. Thank you. And Amila for the delicious lunch. Oh, all right. And thank you all of you for coming here and participate in this closing ceremony, and especially thanks to our cameraman. We got some really good picture while I was here. Thank you very much, and thank you everyone. Yeah. God is collecting our videos since 2015. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone.
Shall
So now we are kind of the country like the offering the sand as a blessing to everyone. If you have a wish that you want to take, please make a kind of line or do come forward. And the sand, you can keep in your practice room in your shrine or altar, or you can also just pour in the water, or like you just pour surrounding by your house.